boys and girls. Okay, we're at the end of Earth Day week, and I just love Earth Day week, and I have saved my favorite book for the last one. It's called Brother Eagle, Sister Sky. Ooh, it's so cool. I want you to look very closely. I'll probably give you, lots of time to look at these pictures. Someone took a lot of time and a lot of effort to draw them. Aren't they beautiful? And that's just the introduction of it. Brother Eagle, Sister Sky. There are a lot more eagles in our area too. Maybe sometime you'll find one flying above you. Here's the picture, and I'm going to go ahead and read the pages, but it's kind of long, so you really have to listen. In a time so long ago that nearly all traces of it are lost in the prairie dust, an ancient people were a part of the land that we love and call America. Living here for thousands of years, their children became the great Indian civilizations of the Choctaw and the Cherokee, Navajo, Iroquois, and Sioux, among many others. The white settlers from Europe began a war against the Indians, and in the span of a single lifetime claimed all the Indians' land for themselves, allowing them only a small tract of land to live on. When the last of the Indian wars were drawing to a close, one of the bravest and the most respected chiefs of the Northwest nations, Chief Settle, sat at a white man's table to sign a paper presented by the new Commissioner of Indian Affairs for the territory. The government in Washington, D.C. wished to buy the lands of the Chief Settle's people. With a commanding presence and eyes that mirrored the great soul that lived within, Chief rose to speak to the gathering in a resounding voice, which means that he rose and spoke and everyone listened to him. How? How can you buy the sky? Chief Settle began. How can you own the rain and the wind? My mother told me every part of this earth is sacred to our people. Every pine needle, every sandy shore, every mist in the dark woods, every meadow and humming insect are holy in the memory of our people. So there, when he was a little boy, his mother told him how important the earth was for all people. My father said to me, I know the sap that courses through the trees as I know the blood that flows in my veins. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. The perfumed flowers are our sisters. Isn't that beautiful? So the flowers are like our sisters. The bear, the deer, the great eagle, these are our brothers. The rocky crests, the meadows, the ponies, all belong to the same family. Those beautiful pictures. The voice of my ancestors said to me, the shining water that moves in the streams and the rivers is not simply water, but the blood of your grandfather's grandfather. Each ghostly reflection in the clear waters of the lakes tells of the memories of the life of our people. The water's murmur is the voice of your great-great-great-grandmother. The rivers are our brothers. They quench our thirst. They carry our canoes and feed our children. You must give to the rivers the kindness you would give to any brother. So it's saying that the rivers they belong to us and they're a part of us. They're our life source. They feed us. We drink from them, and we have to treat them just as good as we would treat any brother or any family member. The voice of my grandfather said to me, the air is precious. It shares its spirit with all the life it supports. The wind that gave me my first breath also received my last sigh. You must keep the land and air apart and sacred as a place where one can go to taste the wind that is sweetened by the meadow flowers. when the last red man and woman have vanished with their wilderness, and their memory is only the shadow of a cloud moving across the prairie? Will the shores and forests still be there? Will there be any of the spirit of my people left? My ancestors said to me, this we know: the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth, which means you can't own the land. The land is yours to take care of. The voice of my grandmother said to me, teach your children what you have been taught. The earth is our mother. What befalls the earth befalls all the sons and daughters of the earth. This page is very sad to me. Look, at someone came in and they just chopped down all of the trees. If we don't treat the earth kindly, it's going to hurt us, because the earth is not ours. It's ours to take care of. And whatever befalls the earth, or whatever happens to the earth, is what happens to us. Hear my voice and the voice of my ancestors, Chief Settle said. The destiny of your people is a mystery to us. What will happen when the buffalo are all slaughtered, the wild horses tamed? What will happen when the secret corners of the forest are heavy with the scent of many men? When the view of the ripe hills is blotted by talking wires, where will the thicket be? Gone. Where will the eagle be? Gone. And what will happen when we say goodbye to the swift pony in the hunt? It will be the end of living and the beginning of survival. We don't want to just survive. We want to live. And you know, boys and girls, we're so excited. Your parents might be excited too. I know I am, to see oh goodness, my hair, to see the eagles back. But do you know, when I was a little girl, there weren't very many eagles. So I never really got to see them in the sky. That's why I'm so excited, because people are starting to take care of the earth. This we know: all things are connected, like the blood that unites us. We did not weave this web of life. We are merely a strand in it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. So boys and girls, if you take care of the earth, look at this family here. They're taking care of the earth. If you take care of the earth, it will take care of you, because there'll be lots and lots of places for you to love and to roam. We love this earth as a newborn loves its mother's heartbeat. If we sell you our land, care for it as we have cared for it. Hold in your mind the memory of the land as it is when you receive it. Preserve the land and the air and the rivers for your children's children, and love it as we have loved it. So they're saying that even our ancestors, those are our grandparents that have been before us, they watch us and see how we're doing with the land. So I want you to remember that the land is not mine. Do you know, I take really, really good care of earth and the land, because it's for my children someday, and not just my children, their children and their children after them. We want for years and years and decades and hundreds of years for our earth and our land to be just as beautiful today as it will be in the future, and as it was in the past. Thank you so much for all of your help this week, making Earth a beautiful place. Don't stop just this week. Make sure you always take care of Earth. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.